People of the Purple Butterfly here, getting ready to go to bed. So I figured I'd show you how to maintain the reverse braid out for a couple of days without having to do the whole thing all over again. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and I'm known as People7 on YouTube and Twitter, and People elsewhere on the internet. Now, the first thing you're going to need is your bonnet or your scarf. And the second thing you're going to need is a stretched out headband. I'm going to just use the one I had on earlier. Now, the first thing you're going to do, you want to very gently pull your hair up towards the center of your head, being careful not to disturb the curl pattern. Disturbing the curl pattern under on the sides here doesn't matter because that part hangs down and it will be covered up if it gets messed up, but you don't want to disturb the curl pattern that's in the middle. This is basically my version of a pineapple, but my ponytail for the pineapple won't be as tight. Now you're going to take the headband. I got to get over my ear gear. And you're going to rest it just on the fringes, like so, and then just release it. It's like the world's loosest puff, okay? Now, I usually smooth the rest of it back towards the back so that way if it gets caught up in, you know, the way I sleep, it won't be a bent edge because that always looks odd when I see it. Now, you're going to take your bonnet and do something slightly different. So just pulling it on, you're going to reverse your bonnet and rest it onto the head instead of putting it onto the head. So that way, your hair ends up looking basically like, what do you call that, that popcorn that used to, the Jiffy Pop. Okay. So as you can tell, it's all in there. And then I actually sometimes just fluff it up. So that way, the part that needs to stay curled is, you know, unfeathered, untouched, and when I sleep on the side or whatever, if that smushes or whatever, it won't matter because that's the part that hangs down. So if it's hanging down and the curls are crinkled, no one's going to see it because the other curls are on top of it. So that's how I do that. Oh, and if your hair does tend to crinkle or mush, some people say matte, you know, a lot, especially if you sweat when you sleep, just get your handy-dandy spray bottle of water or braid spray. This, I got to start marking these bottles so that way I can tell the difference if I take it downstairs because somebody used my aloe shampoo thinking it was a pomade because it wasn't labeled. I knew what was in it. It was my stuff, but, you know, they ended up with a little surprise. But anyway, this has BRX braid spray in it, plus vinegar, plus aloe vera. It's an amalgamation of stuff. And water, of course. But, you know, you take some braid spray or some plain water, whatever. You give your hair a shake while you're misting it, you know. And, you know, give it a shake and work the curls back to where they're supposed to be. That way, there's not enough water in it to alter the style or cause more shrinkage. But by the same token, it's just enough water to give the hair that weight and refresh the curl pattern. So I'm going to put this back over there where it belongs. And this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, or subscribe. And y'all stay blessed. Bye now.